Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2 Battle Tendency. So, I have some really sad news rather. I actually already recorded this part, but because the Windows Creative Update went out, not only did last episode's audio go out of sync, which I haven't tried to yet, but will hopefully maybe like the in-game audio will hopefully maybe fix, but this part became entirely unwatchable. I do have my original reactions saved, and I might just throw them up as a bonus thing later to let you hear what I said originally, but there wasn't much, thankfully. This is mostly just a lot of reading, and it's the final part of this trial, so it's a bit of a shame, but as is, let's finish up this trial for real this time, hopefully with a capture device that doesn't explode on me. Thanks, Windows Updates.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Terry leave the old building. Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Look at that smug George Costanza face. Amazing.
Teru, just man up and be straight with us. Whoa!
He's gone full monkey, my dudes. Finally, we are nearing the end. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields, and will simply not listen to what you have to say. It'll probably pain you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time the panic talk action, so they slightly changed it up from last game. PTA. During PTA, you must destroy all your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song, so similar last time. Though this time, you have to press X, and then you will lock on as you hold it, and then when you release, they will be destroyed. So it's different than last time, for sure. So we'll definitely get to use that. During the PTA, you can use the options button. There'll be other ones later, but for now, just press X, yep. So I have sort of understood how this one goes, more than the other ones, thankfully, but last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. If you destroy all your opponent's soul shields, they will start to give their final argument. After that happens, 4 words will be displayed on the screen. So this one is a bit different. It's no longer you shooting the right evidence. You will have to take those 4 words and make it into the right phrase. Now this is, we'll see. It's a bit problematic with trying to figure out. I thought, oh, that'd be a lot easier, but it turns out no, it's way harder because you have to think really quickly about what they, what word they're looking for, phrase rather. So.
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
The iron skewers the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. But Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started. Which means, was the weapon already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? Could have been in an unexpected place. I know where it is. Then again, like, it was as soon as I saw this scene, I knew where it was. Because I was like, where could it... Wait a second. I know where. Think carefully.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything!
I must reveal to Teru the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. So let's do this. PTA, panic talk action. So yeah, it's a bit different.
That's impossible!
So yeah, you hold it to sort of
Nonsense!
Paris Hilton. You hold it to lock on, let go. It's a lot easier than the last one. But because I was kind of expecting to do that one, you know, it was kind of a problem with just changing it up.
That's impossible! Nonsense!
Yeah, so you see, it's just holding X. We have unlimited stock, so I'm guessing next time we'll have to pay more attention to that. Okay, so we want, it is the meat on the bone. Last time I was very confused because I accidentally put in bone on the meat. And I'm like, wait, no, that would be in.
that the iron skewer had been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked.
It seems there are no dangerous items, like that skewer and the churrasco earlier inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items. Oh boy.
In fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
I'm right here! I'm already eating it!
Now, we sort of know what Monokuma is. He's like a robotic thing, right? So, like, what's it doing right now? How does that work? I think we should just ignore that question entirely.
A bear that eats meat!
That's totally normal, Ibuki.
Wait, now that I think
Yep.
about it, that's pretty normal. What is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat!
And there we go. Akane finally discovered the true meaning of despair.
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
Yeah, he kind of digs his own grave near the end, but I guess they all kind of do.
My, there's something inside the meat. Look what came out. Is that
An iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
I mean, it actually is, because then if you get the two of them, you can sort of like have it be put into any piece of meat and look like meat on the bone. That's pretty cool. I like that. I would actually buy that if that existed.
Encased in bone and sheathed in meat, it brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong! I'm not the killer! I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone!
I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me. Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Whoa, destroyed by Chiaki.
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should
I
first.
guess we need to settle this. Once and for all.
Yep.
To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Go over the entire incident. Then I can prove Teru's crime. That's right, if we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
Yep. So it's finally come to this. My throb is chesting, which is a wonderful spoonerism. Every case is one last feature to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book, so I'm so happy this is brought back. However, there's a slight difference than last time. This reproduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there'll be gaps here and there. Gaps are an area where a number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels provided. Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up one set. Here's where the difference is. Inside that one set, there will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. If you use up all the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. After that, you fill in the holes, you will clear the challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed, but it would be difficult to complete with so many gaps, but once you fill some in, it'll become much simpler. For those of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concepts. Funnily enough, I did hesitate at first, and then I understood. Now then, when playing and solving closing argument, there's a certain trick. If you move the cursor onto the gaps on each page, it will display hints, and those hints are very important. The type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. Also, if you move the reticle onto a truth panel, it will display a hint as well. This hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together the 2 hints and think carefully. Of course, don't forget there will be a time limit. Well then, good luck and have fun. So it's definitely very similar to last game, but the small difference does change it up enough. So number 1, you're only given 5 things. And so you have to sort of figure out what goes where. So everyone at the party is, well, we're not going to put that one there, because we don't have one for that. At the storage room before the blackout, someone... or does that one go there? Let me look here. What we want is... killer obtained a light. Nope. A weapon hidden in the big bone on the meat. That goes there. What did the killer do after exiting the hall? Nope. And this one is what did he do? Obtain at the storage room. This one is the tablecloth. You're just seeing me cut out a lot of time of me guessing and checking. Because, man, I certainly was getting lots wrong. I heard it. That would be Ibuki here hearing it. Stock 2. Alright, so now we have the night vision goggles equipped, which would be... What was found on the table? No. Yeah, it's like Nekomaru's holding it in. Nope, that is not important. Kyoko is drinking juice. That is not important either. But what is important is, if we go back here, this is the moment it got dark. Byakuya put on the night vision goggles. Who did Byakuya see? That was Nagito trying to duck under the thing. And then at the 11:30, same scene in the office and dining hall, right there. Boom! Stock 3, so now you get 4. At the storage room before the blackout, no. Everyone at the party is, so this one confused me at first, but what it is basically this is establish where everyone is. So then we go there. At the storage room, there's none of those in the storage room. At the office when the blackout occurred, air conditioner turned on. That would be, yes, air conditioner did turn on because it was the time. Killer obtained a light, and that light was the portable stove. Nope, that does not go there. Whoops. That should be the stove on, right. So no, this is a knife glowing in the dark, which is reached. What was found under the table? That would be the knife glowing in the dark. There we go. So I did make one mistake there. Oh well. Switched on is, this one is when he switched on the portable lighter. Closing the fire door is what he did when he left. Yep. They really do give you sort of enough hints to figure this out very easily on your own, which I do like. It's not something that is, so it's at the storage room, they're turned on. There you go. They definitely give it, it feels easier than last time because they definitely break it down a lot more. So let's go over the whole incident.
Right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter we received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway.
I just realized, straight up, we're looking at Peko on the toilet there. I didn't even put that together when I first played.
But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
Oh, we got him. Boom, that silhouette does not match him at all, but hey, I kind of like the evil killer silhouette they use. Like, it's really good looking.
Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
See, here's a problem that I thought about, but, like, okay, so if we look at the, not the presents, rather, but the truth bullets, if we take a look at his autopsy, he was stabbed, like, over 10 times, so it wasn't a single, just like, ching, it was repeated, right? Like, wow. No, you kind of have it in you, my dude.
Would never.
Serious. This is the end.
We did it! Look at this score. It's actually surprisingly good. We got almost 2,000, but thankfully because of that, we got a nice hefty sum of mana coins, which, thanks to people in the comments telling me exactly which items I need to buy and when, for the extra events and stuff, I will be getting everything after the first chapter. There was apparently 2 I missed in the first chapter, because I got the katana, like, too late to miss. I missed a scene there. And then the An magazine, I missed that one as well. Oh well, we'll get the rest of them from now on, because I can just buy them, thankfully. So, can we check the details? So what, okay, so this one, I got a few missteps. This one, my time left wasn't enough, okay. And this one, roughly the same thing. Okay, no, we did good.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
I'm pretty sure that rule was also in the first game, but nothing came about it. So I wonder if it will now.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Who is found guilty this time? It's gonna be... Yep, Teru himself. The good news is, that was the correct answer. The bad news is, now he's gonna super-de-duper die.
Correct!
That's right! This time, the blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teru Hanamura.
No.
Yep. You kind of put yourself in this situation, my dude. Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a Ponzi? I don't know that word. Like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But why? Why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys, and here's where it all comes out that we have to feel sorry for him.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you! Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? Oh, Nagito. I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty, putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room, and mess with the air conditioner timers. Plus he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened,
Oh boy.
You caught me?
So here's where we learn Nagito's freaking insane, my dudes. Oh, I've been caught.
What?
Been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I almost mixed up my voices there. I'm planning to kill someone, of course. He just straight up admits it. Huh? Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. This guy, I feel like he's gonna be a thorn in the side of every trial, and also he will never be the one actually responsible. That's my prediction. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see. So that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start. He's crazy.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all of the ultimates. and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing.
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. So, I really feel like... And again, it was only this part that I missed. Don't worry, I don't know anything else. This is all still blind, pretty much. Is Nagito, like... an experiment? Was he... I feel like he's something... Like, you know, there's like the idea of gone horribly wrong, but then there's the opposite, which is like something gone horribly right. Look up on TV tropes. Warning, I just told you to go to TV tropes, but look it up and you'll see what I mean. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
See, isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you'll become even stronger yourself? So this dude's using Pokemon logic. Which means, the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm gonna become everybody's stepping stone. He's into some weird stuff, my dudes. I want to make your hopes shine. It's as simple as that. Also, I've come to realize this game uses the words hopes and despair, much like how Kingdom Hearts uses the term heart, in which it has lost all meaning it's used so much. That's right! I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair!
You're kidding, right?
Are you kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious.
Man.
So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic. Is that your actual title? Are we gonna learn?
Wait, no way!
There's something wrong with you. Really? Do you think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me? But isn't that what love is? Oh, you're weird, my dude. Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win? That's a decent argument.
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare us to that.
What?
Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong. And the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing.
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. He has like a martyr complex. I don't even know if that's a thing, but there's some word for this. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great.
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it. You're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically want to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as killing someone for fun, but I guess it looked the same in your eyes. It's his smile and that pose. That's what gets me. Like, it's such a... Oh, it's weird. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teru discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too? Huh?
So,
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? Chiaki knows more than really she puts out. Like, definitely there's some stuff that she's, like, in the know about. She's smart. You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What?
That was your doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close.
Hey,
This dude is seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know.
However,
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then, in place of Nagito...
nope,
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
perhaps.
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito. What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? He did say it. Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
I will guide you all, that much I promise. Bye, Byakuya. Voice will never hear you for the rest of the game. Maybe. Who knows? Twists can happen. Could it be in order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So, Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito? Even though he was trying to take the knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet, I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Someone like me.
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The result of that were gonna be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru. Why? Well, because Teru decided to commit his crime because he had a strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. There's some prophecy stuff going on too. There has to be. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru. What do you mean confirm? Just stop it already.
Well,
Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I empathized with Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those are my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru? That noise.
Man,
In the end, my help just wasn't enough. This turned out to be a bad ending for Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
great.
You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible.
Sacrifice?
Shut up. Shut up.
Seriously, just stop it already. I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you.
Hey.
Hey, is it really okay for us to leave this crazy bastard all alone like this? Better if we just fucking kill him off, okay? Yeah! He said kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito. It's Teru. Eek.
What's the matter?
Hoo-hoo-hoo, you didn't forget, right? Because I told you already from the beginning. If the Blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait.
Hold on.
No.
That was... how should I put it? An accident. An act of self-defense, not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible that it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. Technically, it could be manslaughter, right? Isn't that how it works? If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey.
But Isn't there anything like sympathy judgments, extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims. That's not... Hey, save me, you guys! I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
You're wrong, There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. Exactly, the 10 stabs. That's what I was talking about. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
That is...
Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me.
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope's Peak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now.
Here come the feels.
When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
That's a good mom voice.
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Okay, strike one. The diner is going out of business.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
Strike two. The mom has an illness.
I'll be fine. Moms are strong.
Strike three, you're out. Moms are strong. I can't handle this.
I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru. But if we were told our memories were stolen, and that several years have passed since our first day,
Hey!
then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Teru, you... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it, and he needed to deny it. Damn it! If only I knew how he felt, something like this never would have happened. Not would have never happened, even though both are grammatically correct. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why...
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
You guys... It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. Ah, I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Oh, I feel really bad for you. Teru. I see, interesting, but as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring.
So...
It seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't!
Jeez, get out of my way! Well now.
There, now that the annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait,
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I've prepared a special punishment for Terra Hanamura, the ultimate cook.
hey,
Call me chef. No, wait, that's not what I...
please.
Please tell me at least what happened to the Hanamura diner, to Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Here we go.
Lies.
I
I won't believe this.
It's read, rather. I won't believe it. That is a heart-wrenching scream. That one was actually pretty brutal. It was a real total mix of terrifying and realistic. So I think for the sake of hoping that my stuff doesn't die again, I will actually probably end the video right here. Just so that, because I think doing hour-plus videos gives a higher chance of error. So we're going to end it here. We just saw what happened. And then next time we'll finish up this chapter and then move on to the next one. So thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you next time for some more Danganronpa 2. Ciao.
You can